Will, thanks for spending some time with us, man. Sitting down at the table, Kentucky quarterback. What's going on, man? How's media days as an event for you?
It's awesome. It started off on a good note with a private jet trip down here.
Yeah.
This was the first time for all of us on there, so that was really, really cool. But Atlanta's a cool city. It's nice to be here, and I'm hoping to be back here in December.
Slay, did you get the private jet experience for basketball
That
media days?
I did, man.
Yeah.
I soaked it up, stretched my legs out and everything. Took some M&Ms on there, spilled them. You know what I mean? Didn't pick them up. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's part of the SEC tournament.
See, that's basketball. That's why they don't turn it into this football thing. Exactly.
I'm biased.
Before we start talking ball and all that, you look fabulous.
Thank
so
you.
kind of go through who helped you. Did you do it on your own? What's the suit?
Slacks.
Slacks help.
Slacks helped me a
you
lot.
did.
We went to the store, and I lucked out. Usually it's tough finding a suit for me, and my thighs make it a little bit of an issue. But I went in, picked the kind of first one I saw, liked the pattern, and it fit. And I was like, oh my goodness, like it was meant to be.
There you go.
Yeah, it looks pretty good, I guess, and I'm feeling fresh, and I think we did a good job with it.
So for
Agreed.
people that don't know, Will, your entire family basically, football players, athletes, like, was it pretty much predetermined, I'm going to play football, I'm going to play quarterback?
Not really.
Really?
My family was very supportive of anything I wanted to do, whether it was the arts or athletics or academics. They never pushed me into anything, but I think just with being surrounded by so many just football people, I was just naturally gravitated towards it, and I fell in love with it from a young age. And I mean, I played a bunch of sports growing up, but football was really the one that always stuck with me.
Biggest transformation this offseason for you in your game? What did you focus on? What has it been?
I think this is the first offseason where I've been an established starter, where I'm not competing for something, so that took a lot of weight off me and let me focus on being a leader and being an established leader. I think you can be a leader in any position that you are, but you do have the opportunity to be kind of a different kind of leader when you are the starting quarterback. So for me, on other than just the physical side of my game, just being a better leader and making sure guys are buying into what we're working for has been the biggest thing for me this offseason. Then physically, been working a lot on my footwork. I think a lot of the throws that I missed last year and a lot of the things where I felt things didn't go right for me were tied into what was going on in my lower half of my body. So just marrying the lower half and the upper half, being more consistent, being a little more quiet. At sometimes I felt like I was kind of moving around too much, and I think if I just simplify things and stick to the rhythm and timing of what I know the throw is supposed to be, then things are going to come together.
That's interesting because I remember I ended up working the sidelines for your game against Tennessee last year, and I chatted with you prior to that game, and that was something that you had brought up in that moment as well. So now that you had a full spring, you kind of had the opportunity to really probably hone in on something like that.
100% with the new offense as well.
Yeah.
We are carrying a lot of stuff over from last year, which is nice, but there are new terminologies and there is new footwork, and I'm a lot more comfortable, I think, with the footwork we're doing now, which has helped me a lot as well.
Do you pay attention to, draft boards and all that? Because obviously in Nashville, there's a big Kentucky fan base. You're a popular topic of conversation, and we talk about, he could be the first quarterback taken next year. How much do you pay attention to the talk?
Yeah, I don't pay attention to it much at all. I try not to see any of it, really. I know that what really matters
and here
right
I
now
am
is
bringing it up to you.
No, it's fine. I mean, I got family members and friends and people sending me screenshots or posts and all this, and I mean, I can't not see it, but the thing that I just try to do is not let it affect how I'm preparing, and because I know that what really matters is the team and our goals at the end of the season, and all the individual stuff will fall into place as long as we get it done as a team.
I'm wondering, in terms of like developing your game and getting the most out of what you have, some of what I love about you in terms of watching you play is your ability to extend plays, and your eyes are always down the field trying to push the ball down the field. Is there a thought moving forward, maybe I need to dump it off a little more?
Yes,
because that can be great, but it can also get you in trouble.
Yeah, no, it's funny you say that. I think that's actually something I can improve on more. I think a lot of the times when the pocket's breaking down, some of my natural instincts is just to kind of tuck it and run it. And I think I can do a better job of escaping the pocket and keeping my eyes downfield and making those plays happen. And that's where a lot of explosives come from. And we've been working a lot of those we've been working a lot on the off-schedule types of throws with our receivers this offseason, which has been awesome. But yeah, and then again, if we're looking statistically, the one thing I want to address this year would be like the interceptions. I had too many interceptions last year, and that's a fact. And a lot of those kind of were deep shots that were called that I didn't really have to take, and I could have just dumped it down to a running back, and that was something I focused on in the spring. We got the backs a lot more catches. It was nice to get them confident getting the ball in their hands and getting them in space. It's always great to get your good ball players in space with the ball, and I'm just looking to, like you said, check it down a little more this year.
Will Levis with us on 3HL.
Oh, well, Will, it was time to go to the Boom Boom Room. Are you cool with that?
Yes.
All right, the Boom Boom Room is a place, man, we go to, we lock the door. You got to answer everything truthfully.
Okay.
As soon as you walk in there. The only way you can get out and get the door unlocked is if you do answer. Now, I'm the judge, I'm the jury, I'm the bailiff, I'm everything.
Hey,
yeah, I'm all of it.
Will, can I just point out, he's a Tennessee alum.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I'm not going to hold it against him.
I was gonna say,
Okay,
Look at my
okay.
colors. I wore neutral colors in there.
He did wear neutral
You know what I'm saying?
specifically
I
because he was
appreciate
like, we
that.
have Kentucky today. I got to go neutral.
All right, Will, so you agree to it?
Yes.
All right, going into the Boom Boom Room. Lock the door, baby. All right. Boom Boom Room is brought to you by Low T Center. Now, let's get this straight out the way, man. What does this rivalry mean between Tennessee and Kentucky to you?
I think for me, it's every game for us is a rivalry. I mean, you hear a lot of things being thrown around about people being rivals with us or all that, but we walk into every game with the same mentality, and I think that if you don't, you can get kind of surprised in the SEC. Any team can win on any game, and if you don't lock in and you don't take every team the same way, then it's not going to go well for you. But again, Tennessee means a lot to our fans, we know, and anytime we can get a little extra motivation because of that, we'll take it. But again, we don't really see any of our games as true rivalries, I don't think.
Now, let me ask you this. You go on your way to the stadium. What are you listening to? Get ready for this game.
I switch it up. I'm not someone who has like a set playlist they've been rocking forever. Whatever's hot at the time, whatever I like at the time. It's a bunch of different moods.
Okay. You going slow? You going country? You going hip hop? You going?
I am all over the place, and I know that's just a common answer, but I can't really tell you a specific.
All right, tell me this then. Shoe that you're gonna wear out. What shoe are you picking? You got to wear a tennis shoe out. What shoe are you going to? What's your go-to tennis shoe right now? You know,
Are you a shoe
y'all
guy?
Are Nike
I'm not a big shoe guy.
Okay.
But
you might go Cole Haans.
No. I mean, I like a fresh pair of. I mean, I like a good pair of like all white sneakers. I think whether they're like Dunks or like Air Forces, like it works, and whether they're good for one wear or five.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta reload, but. Yeah, I'm not a big sneakerhead.
She gives me crap for wearing all white shoes.
Yeah.
That's part of it.
I just
You got to take care of them.
Yeah, tell me this, man. You win a big game, man. Your teammates want to go out, and your line specifically. Where you taking your line out to eat?
So we actually last year I did an NIL deal with Malone's and Bluegrass Hospitality Group. So every Sunday, after every Saturday game, we'd go out to dinner on Sunday nights, and they let us order whatever we want, which was a big mistake on their part. And,
Is this the full offensive line?
we bring 10 of us, so try to bring whoever can make it that week and switch it up, make sure every guy gets in there every few weeks. But
That's a heck of an order.
big steak. Need a big steak. Need all the appetizers and all the desserts.
I love it. I love it. Last one, and I'm gonna let you out the Boom Boom Room. It's in the crunch. You're not able to use your voice to rally everyone. Who is someone you lean on and you can look to? You know, with your guy, Wendell Robinson gone, who do you lean on? Chris Rodriguez beside you. Who do you lean on and say, oh, man, I'm looking at him in his eyes. He mean, it's go time. I ain't got to say a word. It's go time.
I think Kenneth Horsey, I think he's here today, one of our guards. He's got this mentality about him, this dog mentality that, I mean, no one's going to go in front of him and beat him. And he's a really good vocal as well as just lead by example leader. And he's someone that, regardless of the situation, he's going to bring the heart, he's going to bring the fire, and he's going to bring the confidence. So he's definitely a guy I look to for that.
And for those that don't know, Horsey had open heart surgery before he went to Kentucky.
Beast.
That is an unbelievable story.
He's got one of the craziest stories I've ever heard, and I mean, he deserves everything and more.
Will, you made it through the Boom Boom Room, and I'm going to let
Thank
you on
you,
out of
thank
there,
you.
man. Good job. Good job. We'll lock the door.
What? Can I ask one more question?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. See, I got permission. So the mayo in the coffee, the banana, like what's next?
I don't know.
You got to preview
both
it.
of those
Is this
things came
real?
organically.
Yeah.
And they weren't planned, and when something comes up, it might happen, it might not, but I'm going to keep you guys on your toes, so we'll see.
I love it. Better follow Will on TikTok.
Coffee and mayonnaise.
But it's a real thing. There's a lot of athletes that do it.
So I didn't
I'm
even know
telling
that.
you. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I mean, it just happened. There was like a bottle of mayonnaise on the table. That was all there was. We had our coffees, and I was like, oh, that'd be pretty funny. But
Wow.
Oh, I didn't realize that's how it happened.
That could-
I
it-
thought you were one of the ones that was like,
No,
oh,
it was
this
with
is
my
actually
girlfriend.
really good for you.
No. It just kind of happened.
What?
Yeah. It doesn't taste too bad, though. It doesn't taste too bad. I like mayonnaise and I like coffee, so I mean,
Yeah, just
don't
put them
mind it.
together.
Yeah.
Add a pickle next time.
Real quick, Manning Passing Academy.
Yes.
What did you learn during that process?
I think the biggest thing I learned was when talking to Peyton and Eli when I can, they just pretty much told us how to act as a professional and how to carry yourself as someone who represents a university or a franchise, and just how much pressure it is, and just really how you need to be in tune with all your actions. And that was really, really cool. And then other than that, to be with the other 35, 40 D1 quarterbacks that were there, I mean, came away from there with brothers for life. I mean, we spent every day with each other. We connected with each other, learned things from them as well. And to just meet all of them and to go into the season being able to follow all them and their journeys is going to be really fun.
Who was your roommate?
I was with Holton Nailers from Eastern Carolina, Devin Leary, NC State, and Chris Reynolds, University of Charlotte. So it was us four. It was a little 4x2.
He's a good dude. I've met him before.
Chris?
Yeah.
He's awesome. Yeah, he's really good
cool.
dude.
So they put Mike Wright, the Vandy quarterback, with Hendon Hooker, the Tennessee quarterback.
Okay. Yeah, Mike and Hendon are both awesome dudes.
They really are, aren't
we all came away from that as good buddies, and,
Yeah.
and Mike's hilarious.
This is a good SEC quarterback.
Yes, it is.
group.
It really
Oh,
is.
yeah.
We are super excited
That's why
to watch
there was
you next year.
that top 10 list. That were you asking him or KJ?
Yes. No, I.
Yeah. So
Oh, KJ asked.
yeah. So there was a top 10 list of quarterbacks in the country, and there was one SEC quarterback on it.
Yeah, you
Bryce.
weren't on it, by the way.
You weren't
what's
on it.
going
KJ
on?
wasn't on it. Nope.
I mean,
It's
there's
a good group in the conference.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I mean, I don't know how many of us exactly. I think it was maybe 8 of us at the passing academy. But I mean, I was able to watch all of us throw, and all of us are legit, and we're going to be able to lead our teams to really good seasons. So again, I'm just excited to watch them and track them.
Love it.
There
Can't
you
wait
go.
to watch it this year. Slay -1 game, right?
Yeah, I'm not cheering for him in that game. You know,
Nah.
in every other game, I'm with you.
I'm
but
excited to get down to Neyland. That's going to be a cool time.
It will be cool. All right, Will, thank you. Appreciate
Thank you,
it, man.
guys.
All right, Kentucky
Good luck this
quarterback
year.
Will Levis. More 30 till next on 104.5 The Zone.